You are 23 years old. You are young, strong, and broke. You see a video on YouTube about the world's most dangerous job. They say you can make $1,000 a day. They say you can work half the year and travel the rest. You see guys with cool helmets, surrounded by danger, living like rock stars. You think, I can swim, I can weld. How hard can it be? You Google commercial diving schools. There is one in Seattle, one in Scotland, one in Florida. It costs $30,000 for tuition. You take out a huge loan. You tell your mom you are going to be an underwater engineer. She cries. She knows something you don't. But you don't care. You pack your bag. You are ready to conquer the ocean. Level 2. The weed out. Welcome to diving school. Day 1. You look around the class. There are 30 guys. They all look like you, tough, bald, bearded. By the end of the month, only 15 will be left. They put you in the Blackwater tank. It is a massive pool filled with mud, debris, and zero visibility. They blindfold you. They tangle your air hose. They turn off your air supply. This is called harassment training. The instructors attack you underwater. They rip your mask off. They tie your hands. If you bolt to the surface, you fail. If you panic, you fail. You have to solve problems while suffocating in the dark. You learn physics, Boyle's law, Dalton's law. You learn that nitrogen is a drug and oxygen is a poison if you go too deep. You graduate. You get your certification. You think you are a diver. You are wrong. You are a janitor. Level 3. The sewage. You don't go to the ocean yet. You go to the inland sector. Your first job is at a sewage treatment plant in New Jersey. A pump is broken. It is submerged in 20 feet of raw human waste. You put on a rubber dry suit. You duct tape your gloves and boots so nothing leaks in. If a single drop of this water touches your skin, you could get hepatitis or a staph infection. You jump in. It is pitch black. It is warm. It smells exactly like you think it does. You are crawling through sludge, feeling for bolts with your hands because you can't see an inch in front of your face. You are literally swimming in filth for $18 an hour. You do this for 2 years. Nuclear cooling ponds, zebra mussel scraping, bridge inspections in freezing rivers. You wonder where the big money is. The old guys tell you, go offshore, go to the Gulf. That's where the gold is. Level 4, the tender. You sell your car. You move to Louisiana. You get hired by a big oil company. Finally, you are offshore. You fly a helicopter to a massive oil rig. It looks like a spaceship sitting on the ocean. But you aren't diving. You are a tender. Your job is to be the slave for the guy who is diving. You wake up at 4 a.m., you make coffee, you clean the deck, you organize the tools. You stand in the freezing rain for 12 hours holding a yellow hose, the umbilical. You feed the hose to the diver below. You listen to his breathing over the radio. If you feed too much hose, he gets tangled and dies. If you pull too tight, you rip his mask off. You realize the ocean is not romantic. It is a factory, and the factory wants to kill you. Level 5, the breakout. One day, the supervisor looks at you. Suit up, kid. This is your breakout dive. You put on the superlight helmet. It weighs 30 pounds. It locks onto your neck ring with a click. You jump. The water is green, then blue, then black. You are at 180 feet. You are breathing mixed gas, helium and oxygen. Nitrogen is removed because at this depth, nitrogen makes you drunk. It's called nitrogen narcosis. If you breathe regular air down here, you will start laughing and drown while hallucinating. So you breathe heliox. Your voice sounds like a cartoon duck. It's funny for a second. Then you realize you are alone. You weld a clamp on a pipeline. The sparks fly underwater. It is beautiful. You feel like an astronaut. You come up. You get your first big paycheck. $500 for the day. You buy a truck. You feel like a king. Level 6, the saturation. You are good. You are fast. They invite you to the elite level, SAT diving. Saturation means your body is fully soaked in nitrogen and helium. Once you are saturated, you cannot come up. If you come up, the gas in your blood will expand like a shook-up soda bottle. Your blood will literally boil. You will die in screaming agony. So, you have to live at pressure. You enter the system, a steel chamber on the ship's deck. It is the size of a small van. You live in here with 3 other men. They seal the door. They pump it down to 500 feet of pressure. For the next 28 days, this tube is your entire world. You sleep here. You eat here. You use a toilet that is 2 feet away from your pillow. You smell each other. You hate each other. The food is passed in through a small medical lock. It tastes like cardboard because pressure kills your taste buds. You read books. You sleep. You wait for the bell run. Level 7, the abyss. It's time to work. You crawl from the living chamber into the diving bell. The bell is lowered through the bottom of the ship. Down. Down into the crushing dark. 600 feet. 800 feet. The hatch opens. The water doesn't rush in because the pressure inside is equal to the pressure outside. You drop into the abyss. It is absolutely freezing. The only thing keeping you alive is a hot water suit. Hot water is pumped from the ship down a massive hose into your suit. If that machine fails, you have 5 minutes before hypothermia kills you. You are walking on the bottom of the ocean. You see crabs. You see strange, pale fish. You are working on a wellhead. It is heavy, brutal construction work. Your hands ache. But you have to be careful. There is a danger here called Delta P. Level 8, the nightmare. Delta P. Differential pressure. Imagine a pipe has a small crack. Inside the pipe is low pressure. Outside is the crushing weight of the ocean. If you get too close, the suction will grab you. It doesn't matter if the hole is only 3 inches wide. The pressure is so immense, it will liquefy your skeleton. It will pull your entire body, bones, meat, helmet, and all, through that tiny 3-inch hole instantly. 1 second, you are there. The next second, you are pink mist inside a pipeline. You check your valves. You check your distance. You treat every pipe like a loaded gun. Level 9, the toll. You finish your rotation. 28 days in the tube. You made $35,000 this month. But you have to pay the decompression tax. You sit in the chamber for 6 days while they slowly bleed the pressure off. When you finally step out into the sun, you feel weak. Gravity feels heavy. You go home. You buy a boat. You buy a Rolex. But your wife left you while you were gone. She couldn't handle the months of silence. And your body is failing. Your knees click. Your shoulders burn. It is called bone rot, dysbaric osteonecrosis. The microbubbles of gas have killed the marrow inside your bones. Your skeleton is slowly dying inside your flesh. You are 35 years old, but you walk like you are 70. You pop a handful of painkillers, you drink a beer, you wait for the phone to ring for the next job. Level 10, the ghost. You retire. You failed the physical exam. Your lungs are scarred. Your hearing is shot. You sit on your porch. You look at the ocean. Normal life is boring. People complain about traffic. People complain about their coffee order. They don't know what it's like to be crushed by the world. They don't know what it's like to trust your life to a rubber hose. You miss the darkness. You miss the silence. You are rich, but you are broken. You are one of the few who survived the abyss. But part of you, the best part of you, is still down there, waiting in the dark.